Hey y'all. So I was outside and because it's nice today, and I ran into one of my garter snakes. And I usually have a bunch of them, and I didn't know if they'd be out yet or not. But I ran into him a couple of times, and I tried to catch him for the video. And if I'm red because I'm sweating because this hat is hot on my head. And anyway, I couldn't catch him, and I didn't want Emily to catch him. Emily likes to kill them. And I love me some garter snakes. But anyway, I thought, well, you know what? I should wear this hat because why not? Because it's the closest thing I got to being a garter snake. And anyway, so while we're outside, I got to thinking about painting with mud. So I don't know how this is gonna work. This is my backyard, back studio, aka junk alley. And so I made up some paint, and I think I just have to show it to you. So I took some dirt and I just put it in bowls. I couldn't find a cup, so I put it in bowls. And if you look at this one, it's got a little bit of a blue tint because I put food coloring in it. I don't know how this is going to work. I just thought, you know what, we're outside, let's paint. So I've got my ironing board, Lexi. I got another ironing board. Do you want to hear a story about it? You are just like your mother, child, just like her. Okay, and so then I've got one that's a little bit more red. Sure, I'll tilt it down because that's what we got here in Missouri is red clay. And then one that is a little bit more black. That came out of my ashes, my leaf pile where I burned. Okay. Now, so look how I got everything set up. My fancy easel stand and my fancy easel. The neighbor's dog won't quit barking. Don't listen to it. I'm thinking I might have to take this thing off my head. What can we paint on? Well, I got this pizza box because I splurged a little bit and got a pizza. And so it's got these pretty good dotted lines on there. And I'm just going to cut off this box. Now it's going to make a good piece of cardboard. You can get rid of these flaps or you can keep them. It's up to you. Hopefully the wind ain't going to blow too hard because I am going to try to paint. And I forgot my duct tape. So, here's what I think we should paint. I think I'm going to paint a snake. Kind of is the season of the teasing. Reason for the season. It's time for snakes anyway. So, I'm going to put it on my easel. And now I'm going to take this off my head. Yeah. Woo, Lordy mercy, that thing's hot. Okay, let me get this mop up real quick. Hang on, I'm getting there. Alright, where are we at? There. Alright. Painting a snake. Can y'all see me? I need to move in a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to start with this kind of medium brown. And I'm going to go ahead and start.
So drivers can be home each week, keep busy all year round, and return after each load. Gilster Mary considers all of your drivers to be a very valuable asset. They can help you.
Now, one thing you're going to have to watch, you can sit close. Maybe I should get closer. Maybe I'll just hold it, because it wants to drip. So, what you probably ought to do is lay it out flat, so y'all can see it. I am just going to press that out. Now, what I did was, I took my dirt, and I put it in a bowl, and I mixed it up with water, and I smashed it all up, so it was kind of a, sort of like a pigment thing, like the cavemen did. Ooh, Lord, I might have to put some shorts on. Okay, here I go. Now, one thing I want to show you, and this drives me insane, and my kids know this, painting is about pushing. It's not about sketching. Y'all want to do that. Y'all go like this. You pick up the paint, and you go here. No. Load the paintbrush. Start where you don't really necessarily want to be. Push the paint like a little bulldozer. Push the paint. All right. back to my snake. So, now, should it be a rattlesnake?
It's her turn to make not us. It's good to know there is help if you have a loved one needing assistance in their home.
And now you all can tell this is not going to be a realistic snake, because unless this snake is dancing on his back tail, a snake does not lay like that. Okay? But this is just a decorative painting that we're going to do for fun. And actually, I'm kind of liking, oh, can y'all see me? Sorry. I'm kind of liking the way the mud is lending itself to this cardboard. I didn't know if I would or not, but I kind of do. It's crackling right there. Alright, so now I'm going to get a smaller brush and I'm going to add that snake's head.
An unsettled weather pattern here, folks. Over the next couple of days, rounds of showers and thunderstorms expected. Some of the storms we see over the next few days may produce some heavier rainfall. And we're really monitoring chances.
If it's a rattlesnake, can y'all see me? If it's a rattlesnake,
increase our chance for rain
let's make them have like
tonight to low upper 50s.
Pointy
Rain
head
and
like
possible
that.
thunderstorms coming our way through Friday. And showers and
Pushing the
thunderstorms
paint
likely Friday
around.
night into Saturday
Pushing
too.
that paint
From the
around.
Parklands 24-hour weather center.
Skinny little neck. Oops, not so skinny anymore, is it?
Special report, coronavirus
And then we're going to add in his rattle.
from coronavirus in a single day. Governor Andrew Cuomo says despite all the efforts they are making, the state needs help.
It is insane that in the wealth
I got to turn that radio off because now it's news and I do not want to hear the news right now.
that are on the front lines do not have all of the personal protective.
Hey, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm going to take and make his little buttons. I used to wear rattlesnake earrings with little, I had some that were rattlesnake vertebrae, those were cool. And then I had, of course, I had some buttons. They're kind of hard to come by. Nobody wants to fork them over. And of course, you shouldn't kill rattlesnakes, but I'm sure people do. There's his little button. And there's the little head. Now, just like that 7-step value scale, I feel weird out here talking to myself in the yard. I'm going to go back to my black, more of my black mud, and I'm going to make his underside a little darker. Here we go. And I can't really see that that's a lot darker. That's a little bit. There we go. Come on, son, come out. And I sure do thank my neighbor Natalie for letting me use this. By the way, Natalie was over here a while ago, and Teresa, my neighbors. They came over because I found a bat on the back porch. And I thought it had rabies, but it didn't. And I stuck it up in the tree and it's gone now. Well, it ain't gone, it's hanging around. Okay. And so, just going to kind of keep playing around with the outside of this. What do you think? How's it looking? Alright, now I'm going to do some stuff because this is getting boring and then I'll be back. Hey, I'm still painting, but look what's on there. Can you see it right there? See it? Yeah, okay, can you see that? A little bitty worm. A little bitty worm was in my mud. Oh, okay, buddy, you gotta go. Get in the garden, go on. Okay, I'm still working, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Here it is. I added a little decorative border to the side here. I've learned a couple of things. One is that it dries very lightly. Right there, it is drying out. And I'm gonna have to go over that a couple of times. I made it a banded rattlesnake. And if you notice, the bands curve with that snake. They don't go straight on. You always want to do that, and that does not make it look 3D. I cannot hear nothing out of this hat. I guess I don't need to hear anything. I can hear myself. But that's mud, and y'all, everybody has mud. Everybody has mud, and y'all got some cardboard. I honestly did not use the food coloring one very much. It was just a little bit of blue food coloring in there. If y'all got some like really light colored dirt, you could do all kinds of different colors. But you could paint anything. Now I don't know about keeping this. If I wanted to keep it, I guess I'd have to spray it with some. Oh, look right there. Look there. It ran. That's when you start flipping things up before you're ready. I guess you could use clear acrylic on there or whatever. But it's kind of cool, and I think maybe that we might do this down the road when we get back to school. And what else? Mud. You got mud. You got a paintbrush. You don't even have to use paintbrush. You can use your finger if you want to. And get muddy while you're at it. Have fun. Get muddy. Get the hose out. It's 80 degrees. And yeah, mud painting 101. See y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to wear your snake hat.